everyone, let me introduce myself first. My name is Madelina Puspita with NPM 234112001 from the Management Study Program. Here, I will explain material about tax reformation in Indonesia, improving tax efficiency, complicate, and fairness. Next, the background. Tax reform in Indonesia has undergone several stages since 1983, marked by a major shift from an official assessment system where the government determines the amount of tax to a self-assessment system where taxpayers calculate and report their own tax liabilities. The main objective are to build a more efficient system by minimizing the administrative burden on taxpayers, fair based on the principle of ability to pay and sustainable, capable of supporting the country's long-term development. However, the government still faces a number of major challenges, including low tax complicate rate. Many taxpayers still do not voluntarily report their obligation, and tax avoidance practices are still common. Low tax ratio. The ratio of tax revenue to Indonesia gross domestic product or GDP is relatively small compared to other countries in the region, indicating that the potential for tax revenue has not been optimally utilized. Outdated tax administration system, manual process, technological limitation, and lack of data integration between agencies cause inefficiency and revenue leakage. Next slide, the objective of tax reform. Tax reform in Indonesia aims to build a stronger, fairer tax system that can drive national economic growth. One of its main focus is to increase the tax to GDP ratio so that state revenue is more stable and able to finance sustainable development. Another important aspect is transparency and accountability in order to build public trust in the tax authorities. On the other hand, a well-organized and consistent tax system is also expected to improve legal clarity and create a conducive business climate so that investors feel more secure in conducting economic activity in Indonesia. Next, pillar of tax reform. Tax reform in Indonesia focus on two main pillars, namely the improvement of tax policy and the renewal of the tax administration system. In terms of policy reform, efforts are being carried out through the simplification of the tariff structure to make it easier to understand and less burdensome for taxpayers. One major step in this process is the enactment of the Tax Regulation Harmonization Law (UU HPP) in 2021, which revises and consolidates various previously separate tax regulations. On the other hand, administrative reforms are focus on the implementation of the core tax administration system, or GTAS, as the latest digital system to replace the old system in order to improve the effectiveness and accuracy of tax management. Equally important, strengthening technological infrastructure and developing human resource in the field of taxation are also key priorities to ensure the services provided to the public are faster, more transparent, and more professional. That is all I can present for now. I apologize for any shortcoming and thank you for your attention.